In an interview with Channel 44 television, some area MPs in Kampala, including the Shadow Minister for Kampala Metropolitan, Haj Abubakar Kawalia, who is also the area MP for Rubaga North, the way the affairs of Kampala are run is not favorable and therefore it should be rectified.
To come up with a policy where they are going to waive also some taxes like property tax, trading license, and so many of them, so that our people should focus on working on their health, and secondly, to see how they are going to get what to eat at the moment. So when I think about such issues, I see it fit that we need to have a permanent sitting and have a discussion on such important issues.
He has also given alternatives which he thinks that if are looked into will be for the good of the residents of the city.
It was not to be discriminative with the people of Uganda, that COVID is affecting everyone, whether rich or poor, whether young or old. So we don't need to be discriminative, because I remember the Prime Minister saying that it is only those ones who have never received the total amount of money of 500,000 on their phones who will be able to get that money. Secondly, I was also requesting the government, the central government, also to buy a leaf from some of the countries who have been managing this pandemic. The case in point, they are there. If they are giving out relief, how much should it be? So such that every Ugandan is being catered for at the moment.
It should be noted that last week he wrote a letter to the Prime Minister of Uganda, Right Honorable Robin Anabanja, calling for the revision of the categories of individuals that are to gain from the relief fund, as he further talked about the increment of the money to be given out to the beneficiaries.
It was not to be discriminative with the people of Uganda, that COVID is affecting everyone, whether rich or poor, whether young or old. So we don't need to be discriminative, because I remember the Prime Minister saying that it is only those ones who have never received the total amount of money of 500,000 on their phones who will be able to get that money. Secondly, I was also requesting the government, the central government, also to buy a leaf from some of the countries who have been managing this pandemic. The case in point, they are there. If they are giving out relief, how much should it be? So such that every Ugandan is being catered for at the moment.
In the same line, we have talked to Honorable Derek Nyeko, the area MP for Machindye East, who highlighted on the money which should be given to individuals in this relief.
To our people is not enough. As a parliament, we believe they should have consulted us on the figure, and it is us that to appropriate the money that is supposed to go to our people. We believe 100,000 is not enough for someone who is in the city. And the mere fact that all people in the slum or ghettos are made to receive this relief, even the amount that was allocated to Kampala is not enough. So we need to sit down as parliament and give the rightful figure of what is happening in our constituencies. Of late, our people have been having 2 meals. They have porridge at around 11, and probably at around 6 or 5, they have either lunch or supper. I don't know how to call it. That means that if you give them 100,000, it will not be even enough for them to have the 2 meals a day. So we believe government should add more relief.
He further commented on the category of persons and vulnerable poor that are to benefit from the relief fund.
Many people in gates have openly told us that even when you get some food, please help us. So that means government is leaving out so many people, and we believe they will not be reached at. But only this time we believe this money should not be stolen. It should be a great offense for somebody to steal money for COVID relief, whereby people are surviving just on food, people are surviving just on hope because they cannot afford to have the medicine and oxygen in hospitals. So they are trying their level best to keep themselves home and safe.
This story has been compiled by Issa Chigongo for Channel 44 Prime News.